The identification of contingent substitute interests in trusts can be a tricky legal chore. A California court explained how in Estate of Woodworth. The will of Harold Evans Woodworth created a testamentary trust, naming his wife, Mamie Barlow Woodworth, as lifetime beneficiary. Upon Mamie's death, the trust would terminate and the assets would pass to Harold's sister, Elizabeth Woodworth Plass. But if Elizabeth died before Mamie, the assets would go to Elizabeth's heirs at law. Harold and Elizabeth Plass had a brother who died before Harold died. That brother left two children, Elizabeth Holden and James Woodworth. Harold died in 1971. Elizabeth Plass died in 1980, survived by her husband, Raymond Plass. Raymond died in 1988 and left the residue of his estate to the Regents of the University of California to benefit its Berkeley campus. Mamie died in 1991. When Elizabeth Plass died, her heirs at law were her husband Raymond and her niece and nephew, Elizabeth Holden and James Woodworth. When Mamie died, Elizabeth Plass's heirs at law were Elizabeth Holden and James Woodworth. After Mamie died, Wells Fargo Bank, the trustee of Harold Woodworth's trust, petitioned the probate court to determine who was entitled to the estate assets. The probate court ruled that heirs entitled to trust assets must be determined as of the date that the life tenant, Mamie, died. So the court ordered the trust assets divided between Elizabeth Holden and James Woodworth. The Regents appealed to the California Court of Appeal.